Hello everyone, welcome. My name is vAaron, and today I'm going to show you how you can avoid doing the black dragon in the ancient dragon hunts. At this point, I believe everyone wants to avoid the black dragon. It's just not fun. It's kind of cheap, all the mechanics and everything, if you can call them mechanics. But I've figured out a way to practically avoid him and technically choose which dragon that you want to go against. So I don't have a group that I can demonstrate this with, so I'm going to try and explain the best I possibly can. First of all, when you're looking for people to join you for Ancient Dragons, you probably usually just invite them to the queue group. Don't do that. Invite them to a regular group. When your regular group is full, you've got your tank, you've got your healer, you've got your 3 DPS, have them either PM you or put in the group chat an X. This is going to make it easier to pick them up. Now, it's also best if someone with a next gen console does this, because loading times and all that are a lot quicker. But you're going to want someone or yourself to basically search for a private ancient dragon. You are doing this alone. Do not have anyone in your group at this time. After you've got through all the loading screens, at the top right corner, you see where all the events are, your Draconic Rage and all that. Once you are in the Ancient Dragon, it'll say which dragon you have gotten up there. So if it says Black Dragon up there, leave. While you're leaving, going through the loading screens, have the next person to search for a private queue on their own. And then by the time you're back, they'll be loaded in, and then they can say, oh, we got Blue Dragon. And then you can decide whether you guys want to do that color dragon. Obviously, if you don't want to do that color dragon, you're going to want to leave again. And then the next person finds a private ancient dragon. And then maybe you get green, because a lot of people like doing green. Then you get green, and then you're thinking, yeah, let's do green. So what's going to happen is that guy that searched for that ancient dragon and has got green is going to then click on your names from the text chat, because this is what the X's were for, because you put X in the group chat, but when he searched for an ancient dragon, he's no longer in your group. So that makes it easier to pick you guys up. So using the X's that you typed in, he's going to pick all of you up, your tank, your healer, and the DPS. And then you are all going to be ported inside of that ancient dragon. And then you can go ahead and put your modifiers and all that on. But essentially, that is what I've been doing, and whoever I'm running with, that's what we've all been doing in order to avoid particular dragons. Because I know a lot of people hate the red dragon. I know everyone hates the black dragon. And I know some people hate the white dragon. So this is just a way that you can save yourself a lot of time. If you're anything like me, if I find a black dragon and all 5 of us have gone in there, I usually just say, oh, let's just try it. I know how it's going to go. I'm like, yeah, let's just try it. You can either get through it, or you're going to fail it. But if you get through it, you're usually using a lot of scrolls. And this should save you on a lot of scrolls, because it seems like the blue dragon and the green dragon in particular are a lot more balanced than the other dragons. Don't get me wrong, I think the white and the red are pretty much doable. I can't remember failing much. Failed on the white dragon a few times, but it is what it is. Not every run is going to go smooth. And obviously the black dragon we have failed on the most, just like a lot of other people. But that is essentially how you can avoid doing whichever color dragon you don't want to do. You don't have to go in there with 5 players and think to yourself, oh, maybe this one won't be so bad. You know, you're trying to get the positive vibes flowing. However, that's not how it's going to work. The black dragon is going to mess everyone up. You're going to end up wasting your time, wasting your scrolls. So if you do it this way, you're gonna find, you're gonna have a much easier run of things, and you won't be so burnt out when it comes to the dragons, because a lot of people get burnt out. I try and do 5 at a time, so I'll do 5, I'll go do something else like my randoms, I'll come back, do another 5, and it's all about pacing yourself. So let me just go over the trick one more time. So you've got your group leader. Instead of inviting everyone to the queue group, he's going to invite yourself to the group. He's going to invite all of you to the group. And then he's going to ask all of you to put an X. He will put an X as well. Because if he finds a black dragon, that means he's going to need an invite from someone else. So after you've all put an X in the group, try not to do it in the Protector's Enclave, because the X's do disappear. As the chat goes up with the trades, with the zones, everything, even if you don't have it showing, they do disappear. So try to do it in the Stronghold, somewhere where, I don't know, the chat just sticks. But after you put the X's, your group leader or anyone on a PS5, it doesn't matter who goes first, is going to search for a private ancient dragon with no one in his group. After that, he's going to look to the top right of his screen once he's in there, and that will tell you what dragon it is. If it's the black dragon, he's going to leave. And then the next person, while that guy's leaving, going through the loading screens, he's going to tell the next person, and the next person is going to search for an ancient dragon. He might get a red. And then all you got to do is type red in the group, and then your group will either say yes or no. Unless you're in a party chat, you can just say, yeah, I've got a red dragon, do you want to do it? They'll say yes or no. If you say no, that guy's going to leave while he's going through the loading screens. The next guy is going to search for a private ancient dragon, and maybe he then gets green. So he'll let you know that green is the one that he's got. Then everyone will be like, yeah, invite. But the thing is, he cannot let you know. He will not be in the same group. So the odds are he's going to private message you if you're not in the same group, obviously. Or you're going to talk about this prior. You're going to say, okay, we want to... You put in the group text chat, we want to avoid black dragon and we want to avoid red dragon, for example. So when the first guy goes in, he might get black. When the second guy goes in, he might get red. When the third guy goes in, he might get green. It's better to talk about it prior, because if he gets green, he can just send everyone invites. Like, he doesn't have to tell you he's got green as long as it's spoken about prior, because it's going to be relatively difficult for him to PM all of you saying, I got green, because he's not going to be in that group anymore, and the way he's inviting you is through the group text chat. But that's essentially what we've been doing to avoid black dragon. Things have been relatively smooth. A few hiccups every now and then on certain dragons, but it is what it is. There's like 7 different dragons of different colour that have different personalities. Some of them are harder than others. It's just how it goes. But let me know your thoughts on this. Are you going to be trying it out? Let me know. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. You want to make your way back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.